going after a noble aim. And what do I mean by this, guys? Is going after an aim from God, right? A holy, righteous path that you're going down. See, I always talk about having a goal, a dream, a vision, something that you're going after. And I'll tell you from experience, from being part of a demonic cult, being part of a group that was all about worldly power, all about serving self, serving ego, all about self, about what can I get now in this life? What can I do to get whatever I want, whatever makes me feel good, and screw anybody else. I'm going to do whatever it takes to make me succeed, power, right? And then from converting from that into being a Christian, right? Because I realized I was underneath a spell from listening to this man and being a part of this community, this group, this tribe, this gang, as they would say, a gang. They would say a tribe. Against anybody outside of the group is against them. They don't tell them that they live in their own world. They don't accept anything, different ideas or datums within the community, within the tribe, within the gang, within the cult, right? And once I realized that I was underneath a spell and everything that he was doing and teaching and that I was learning was wrong, I had to leave. And it was a very tough decision because I was there and I was one of the top guys within that cult, and I had to leave, right? I had to leave, and it was very tough. Without going too much in that story, I lost 150 friends or brothers or whatever I thought they were, that I was considered brothers, and just overnight they vanished. Lost 50 clients, $30,000 in revenue, because I built my business through that community within that cult, right? And my woman, my beautiful angel sent from God, blessed me, right? She's the one who kind of kept me from falling too deep into the darkness of that group, and got me out of it into the righteous path of finding Jesus, finding God, and going more down this path, right? And now we're almost a year away, 9 months, 10 months or so since I left, and so I've been on this journey, right? And even then, the entire time, before and during that time, I've always had the light inside. God has always had his hand on me, right? I've always had a purpose, and I knew that my purpose was good. I wanted to live a spiritual life, and I wanted to do great things in this world. It wasn't necessarily about money. It wasn't necessarily about any of the bull crap that I was learning. It was about me living up to my fullest potential and knowing what I was on this earth for, and helping people, right? And now today, 9-10 months later, right, coming at you, I wanted to tell you and enlighten you guys that whatever your goal, your vision, your dream, aim is, make sure it's holy and righteous. Make sure it's a good goal. It's not only going to benefit you. You want to make sure it benefits you for sure. I mean, first and foremost, especially if you become Christian or religious or spiritual, first and foremost should be for God, right? But for the most part, if it's good for God, it's good for you. It might just not feel like it or seem like it in the moment. Who knows, right? But it's definitely, if it's good for God, it's good for you, right? And if it's good for God, it's good for you. It's going to be good for your family, your friends, your people around you, the community, and the benefit of the world. How much better would the world be if everybody's goal and aim and dream and vision that they were manifesting was through God's words, through God, for God's will, and the benefit themselves first, for sure, but it was not the detriment or manipulation or to take from anybody else, but it was actually to give. It was actually the benefit their family, their people, and their community, and the entire world, right? And it might not seem like that. Like I don't want to get, there's a policy going on right now. I don't want to get banned, but there's a policy going on right now where a whole bunch of people got conflict or upset about it. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. Right now, as I'm making this video, it's the end of June, right? Just almost July. And everyone's mad about this policy, right? They're mad that, people are taking away their rights, and they're not going to be able to do what they want to do with their bodies, because it's their bodies, right? And the thing is that is such a selfish thing, that they only care about themselves, saying, hey, it's my body. No, in fact, it's God's body, because God put you on this earth. You have no responsibility for why you're on this earth, right? For your heart beating, for the sun rising, for your lungs breathing, for the air, you have no, for the earth spinning, for the sun shining, right? All this stuff you don't have no responsibility for. So no, it's you're here for a reason, right? And so it isn't just you, right? And so it isn't your rights, it's actually everyone's rights, And so I think by making that policy, hey man, it's better for humanity, right? Because it's God's will, and it's going to be better for you. It's going to be better for the child. It's going to be better for the kids, better for the family, better for the community, better for the world, right? There's very few circumstances that it's going to not be good for people. And I'm sure the policy is going to actually have those cases where they will have an exceptions for those very rare cases where it's actually better to do that, right? Very few circumstances, right? And so whatever by what I mean from these stories that I'm telling you is make sure that your goal, your vision is righteous and holy, and it's a noble aim. It's a noble purpose. So your life has true meaning to it, and it's not just pleasure seeking, worshiping self, being selfish, like, oh, I'm hungry, I feel like this, I want this, it's me. No. It's not, right? You want to live a noble, righteous path. All right, that's the video for today, guys. It's Devin Quite DC. Like, comment, subscribe. Click the notification button so you never miss a video. All right, share with your family and friends. They might want to hear this or need to hear this. All right, and I'll see you guys next time. God bless you. I believe in you, and